welcome back to another video tutorial on Palito's technology. Today's video we're going to be doing the final video on how to create a sales-like application. If you have not watched the part 1, I uploaded a video on how to create a Listpart page. So joining us now, I want to assume you have watched the previous video, which I'm going to be providing the link on the screen, and also I'm going to be putting a notification of the previous video. That being said, so if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, like, share this video, as this encourages me to upload more videos. Okay, without wasting much time, so the last time we created a list part, we also created a list page, and then we created the table. So the end goal for this particular application is we want to be able to have a sales-like application. What do I mean by a sales-like application? If you are familiar with Business Central and you have made use of sales order, sales invoice, or sales codes, you would understand what I'm trying to say. In a simple sales order application, we have the header and we also have the line. On the header, we have the information about the customer, and on the line, we have the item or the GL or whatever transaction this customer is trying to make. So we are trying to replicate this same process. Okay, so we have successfully created the table, the page, and the list parts. So we are still missing some ingredients. So we need to go to the exam registration header to create our number series. If you do not know how we create number series, I already have a video that explains more on how to create number series. I'm not going to be explaining too much. I'm just going to be writing the code right here. If you need more enlightenment on how to create a number series, I have two different video that speaks more on number series. So what I want to do here is I want to come to on insert. So I want to check if the current, let's see, what do we use? If the current number is not, if it is equals to empty, then I want to do the following code. So before I continue, I need to declare a global code unit. So I want to call the number series, and I want to call it as a code unit, number series management. So what else do we need? Now I want to make sure I have a variable called number series. I mean a field called number series. If I do not have, which I don't think I have, I am going to declare a field. I'm going to call this number series. All right. So I want to check if the number is equals to empty. If it is empty, I want to say number series dot init series. So we have the first number series, old number series. So I want to name my number series YT. So I have the X record, new dates. I have the OD. I do not want to use any dates. I have new number series. I have the NO, and then I have the number series. So basically this is all I need. I mean, okay, this is basically it. So if I do not have, I want to initialize number series. But now I want to check case, what do we use? Exam type. So I want to assign different number series based on the exam type. So case exam type of, now let's see, exam type essay. If it is essay, I want to use essay, right? So if the exam type is multiple choice, I want to use a different number series. I want to say MTP. Yeah. So I also want to check for the last one if the exam type, let me just copy the O. Let's see if this exam type is, what's the last one? Oral exam. So I just want to use oral. Basically, this is all I need. Alright, so I make sure I end the whole application. So I want to initialize a number series depending on the exam type. If the exam type is essay, I want to give a different number series. So let me quickly log into Business Central. Let me quickly set up the number series for these individuals before we start to have errors. All right. So basically, we have all the necessary ingredients in creating each document. We have our list parts. We can see each of these exam types has their own list, and we also have on the pages, each of these has their own specific pages. Basically, we have all that we need except from one. Let's go to the exam registration line. We have the line number. Yeah, we have everything. Let's see the primary key, document number, line number, exam type. So let's see the primary key for the header. We have exam type number. Yeah. Now we want to work more on the page. So each pages we want to link each line to each pages. So before then, I'm assuming my business central has loaded finish. So I want to go to the dark room and do the necessary setup. Okay. Number series. I'm going to click on new. Let's see those category again. Where are they? We have essay, essay. Then we can start the number from, let's see, yes 001, yes 999. Right. So we have to enable the default number series. No. So I'm going to create the next one, multiple choice. Multiple choice, MTP. 001 MTP 999. All right, default. The last one, which is oral, oral, or default. Right, now we can go back to the development, and I want to come to the page called SA. I want to add what we called parts. So I want to add a part called, let's see, hmm, how can we name this? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Are we putting it where we ought to put it? Okay, so the part name is SC exam subform. So I can say SC exam subform. So we have different options to use here. I'm just going to click on control space. So I see the options that we have here. So we have use propagation, we have both. I can do this anytime I have application area, because or okay. So we want to link the two together. So we say sub page link equals, I want to link these two documents by their document number. When document number equals field, I know. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What other thing can we have? I think that's all about it. So we need to use the update propagation both application area or subpage link. We link them by the document number, where document number equals the field number. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to also use it. exam type equals, so I can use where document number equals this current document number, and also where this exam type equals this exam type, so we can have a unique connection. So when I say this document number, I mean document number is from this table, from the essay exam subform table. If I should control click this, I can see the table being used here is what's the table? Exam line. And if I should double click this, I can see that document number is its primary key, and I can also note that the exam type is also the primary key. Now I'm saying where this document number is equals to, where this document number is equals to, did I put it here? You said this part. Where that document number is equals to this current field, which is NO, where the document number is equals to this, and also where the exam type from the line table is equals to the exam type on the header table. I think this is clear. So I just need to copy this part so I can use it in the essay. Right? Can use it here, and then I can copy the whole and also paste it for oral. So I also want to make sure that I change this to oral exam subform, and to copy this, I can give this a different name. I can just call it a line. I can save this. I come here to, I can change this to just a line. I call this is a multi-choice. Exactly. So what I've done is I have linked my list parts already by using the parts to link it inside my page, and my page being the multiple choice page. And I did the same thing to the essay. So I'm just going to save right now, and I think my application is ready to be published. So I publish this. So before I publish, I want to make sure I check my list page. I want to copy out this number. At least I want my startup page to be the essay list. So I go to my app.json on my launch.json. I change this startup object ID. I change it to this value. Then I compile this application. So let's see what we have. Okay. Now we can see that our startup page is the essay list, and we can see we currently have no record. So if I want to create a newer one, I need to click on new. So for my essay, all I need to do is, at least you can see the number series automatically is assigned here. So if I come to the line, I can also, wow. So I think the first thing we need to do is go and complete the subjects. So what's the table? What table did we give? The subject table. Did we create a page for it? I do not think so. So let's quickly create a page for the subject. So I come here, say new. So I just create a simple page, say subject, subjects, right? Mm, subjects, and I had the code and the name and save. Okay. Um, I think we should just make this history, and let's see what else can we have. Delay insert. So I think this is fine. I can save this and push this again. So we need to generate the subject so that we can select it here. So I want to come here and say subject. So I want to create a new subject. Let's say biology. Let's say biology. Let's say accounting. Okay, let's use this too. So I want to come back here, and then I want to go to the line. I want to select biology. So what we needed to do is we want to validate anytime we choose biology, we want the name of this subject, we want it to appear here also. So I'm going to go to the table, the line table, then I want to write a validation right here. I want to say trigger on validate. Then I want to say begin end. So what do I want to do? I want to have a reference to subject table. I want to say a record to subjects. Right. So what I want to do is I want to say if subject dot get, if it gets whatever value was selected here, then I want to set, I want to say name, then will be assigned subject dot name. All right, this is a very simple validation. Let's see what's there. Subject, what is the same? Okay, so I would say subjects record, so we can have differences. All right, so this makes sense. So if only it can see the selected subjects, then I want it to assign the name here. So I want to save this and compile it also. So let's go back to the document. Let's see, choose biology. You can see, come here, we choose, let's see, an error. The an error has occurred. Okay, why we have an error? Biology. So apparently the operation type of key field cannot be automatically splitted. The option type of key. Okay, now let's do something. Come to personalize, design, more fields. I want to add fields to my line. I want to bring out this exam type. I want to see what value is there by default. And I want to see the document number. Right? So we have the same document number, and then I want to also see the line number. Alright, this is great. So say yes. Then I want to assign biology. So what we have here now is we see that this primary key doesn't get incremented. So let's go to the list part. Essay. Let's see, we have our to split, we have our delay sat, we have all this here. Let's see what are we having. Hmm, okay, so I want to go to the line, and then I want to say okay, what is wrong? Okay, this is essay. What else do we have? This is correct. Okay, so what we need to do is to uninstall the extension. So I'm going to come to the advanced setting, extensions, and what's the name of the extension? I think it is let's see. Okay, so this is the extension. We need to uninstall it. And yes, uninstall. So the problem is we the sequence of the primary key. So let me be sure I have totally removed this. Yeah. So let's go back to the code. Now the problem is before we add the line number at the second key, y exam type as the third. So I only want to change the sequence. The main primary key is the document number and the exam type. Then the last one should be the line number. If I have this, I save and publish. Okay, so we shouldn't get those error again. Mind you, after you have unpublished, you need to start filling the subject information back. So, okay. Okay, the first thing I want to do is search for the subject. So from the subject, I want to create the subject biology. Let's see, what did we use? Accounting. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. So those are some of the consistency. I think the what you should see is that's why we need to kind of content. We might throw out what we are doing now is more like another. What we now throw out issues. Okay, so we have these three lists: biology, accounting, and mathematics. So on my essay list, I want to say new and say um, so I just want to come to the line and say I'm choosing biology. So you can see the name is autofilled. Let's say I choose mathematics. I have accounting and so on and so on. So this is how I can create a sales like application by creating the header and also the line. So let us see oral oral exam list. So let me create a new one for oral. Let's see. You can see the number series OR, and then I can come to the line and do the same thing. Biology, biology. So this is a basic way to create this sort of application. Okay, so if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe, like, share, and yeah, follow me on my next series. Thank you.